Beverly Cleary and Judy Blume, two great children's authors. Hi, this is Mr. Lowe, the English teacher, and today I'm going to talk about two great children's authors, Beverly Cleary and Judy Blume. Beverly Cleary grew up on a farm in a small town in Oregon. She became a children's librarian, but she wanted to write books that she thought children would like. In her life, she has written 40 books which have sold over 90 million copies. By the way, Miss Cleary is now 103 years old. Here are some of my favorite Beverly Cleary books. The first is Ralph S. Mouse. Ralph is a young mouse who lives in a hotel called the Mountain View Inn. Ryan, the son of the hotel's housekeeper, also lives there. Ralph's favorite hobby is riding his mouse-sized motorcycle around the hotel lobby. The story is essentially the development of Ralph and how he learns to share, and Ryan, who needs a friend. In the course of the story, Ryan not only gains a friend, Brad, he also gains a brother. Ralph, on his part, learns how to share his motorcycle with his little relatives. He also gets a cool miniature sports car to zoom around the hotel lobby. In addition to Ralph S. Mouse, Miss Cleary also wrote Runaway Ralph and The Mouse and the Motorcycle. I also enjoyed the Ramona series very much. Ramona and her father, Ramona and her mother, Ramona Quimby, age 8, and Ramona the Brave. Ramona and her father is the story of a little girl who wants to help her father, who has just lost his job. Ramona just wants everyone in the family to be happy, but her new ideas seem to cause even more trouble. However, her father tells her he wouldn't trade her for $1 million, and eventually things get better. Henry Huggins is another great series. Henry has a dog named Ribsy. Whom we meet in the book, Henry and Ribsy. Ribsy is always getting into trouble, and Henry is going to try his hardest to keep Ribsy out of trouble for a whole month. But what can you do with a dog who steals a policeman's lunch and an ice cream cone from Ramona Quimby? This book is really funny and realistic, and I highly recommend it to fourth graders. The Beverly Cleary books in the library at Mr. Lowe's English program are all at third and fourth grade reading level and get a lot of circulation. The next writer I'd like to spotlight is New Jersey-born Judy Blume. Over her career, Miss Blume has written books for children, for adolescents, and for adults. Her books have sold over 82 million copies. And by the way, both Judy Blume and Beverly Cleary have been named living legends by the Library of Congress. I'll focus on some of her 4th, 5th, and 6th grade books, which I find very enjoyable. The Fudge series includes the famous Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, otherwise known as Sheila the Great, Super Fudge, Fudge-a-Mania, and Double Fudge. My students relate to the story about the little brother Fudge, who is a big pain in the neck to his older brother Peter. Fudge and Peter have lots of sibling rivalry, which students can relate to. It's Not the End of the World is a book for fourth graders which talks about divorce in a realistic way. Karen is sure that she can get her mom and dad back together again, but eventually she realizes divorce is not the end of the world after all. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is the story of a 6th grade girl going through puberty, worried about changes in her body, worried about boys, and trying to figure out which religion she should choose. Unique among all the books that I've ever encountered in young adult literature is the fact that Margaret talks to God and shares all her thoughts and problems with him. I love this book for its realistic and unpretentious style. 2 other books also for young adults are Just As Long As We're Together and Here's to You, Rachel Robinson. Just As Long As We're Together is a great book about girl friendship. A companion to this book is Here's to You, Rachel Robinson. Rachel is a straight-A student, beloved by her teachers, but she grinds her teeth at night and has family issues. Judy Blume's books have been targeted for censorship, which is something that she and the American Library Association have strongly fought against. Having read the above-mentioned books and others, I'm a big fan of Judy Blume, and I encourage boys and girls to read her books. They'll discover humor, honesty, and realistic concerns of children and younger adolescents. This is Mr. Lowe, the English teacher. I hope you will read Beverly Cleary and Judy Blume books and enjoy them as much as I have.